us through that sequence where you're off the field, the offense is struggling a little bit, and you want to go back on. I'm sure what happened there.
Well, obviously, when you're in the middle of a game, all you want to do is play and help your team win. But just our D did an amazing job of keeping us in it, giving us another shot. Bo did a good job stepping in. But when it came down to the last drive, I couldn't stay on the sideline any longer. I knew I needed to get in. And I was hurting a little bit, but not enough to keep me out. And to be able to go that last drive and to see our linemen up front really take control of that drive, and to see Algie running hard and Francis and receivers making big plays, to see them come through in the clutch was huge. I didn't even have to do much. They did all the work. So that's a good feeling, knowing that you can come out and trust all the guys around you and know that they're going to help you get that last score.
When did you suffer the injury, and what is it?
It was just on that fourth down run. It's just a little tightness in my hamstring, but trainers are doing a good job. They'll take care of it. I was able to get back in, which was all that matters. As long as we win, that's all I really care about. But I'll be okay. I'll be all right.
How'd you talk about getting the handoff? Under a minute to go, you guys have made a habit of this, but under a minute to go, and it opens up for you getting in some of those alleys.
To be honest, I didn't think I was gonna. I thought we were gonna pass it, but the biggest thing in my mind was just hold on to the ball. That's the last thing we could let them have is the ball, especially at that critical moment in the game. And so it was just exciting to have our own line just pushing to the end.
How much more did it open up for the run game when Tanner came back in and was able to complete a couple of passes and spread out the defense?
It's huge when you can pass the ball. It opens it up a lot, and then as well as vice versa. And it's just fun to see Tanner just find a guy here, find a guy there, and it works out a lot.
How much energy did it bring having him come back into the game after being injured like that?
Yeah, you heard it. The stadium was crazy, so it built everyone's confidence.
Algie, it seems like you were seeing some holes that, and I know you've been injured as well. Is there anything that you're seeing on film that you've been working on, or what has the coaching staff been telling you in that film work?
We did we watched a lot of film on the way their linebackers flow, the way their D linemen, the way they two at them. So the biggest thing for me this week that helped me out a lot was Francis and I met up with Harvey Una, and he just laid it on us. He just laid everything on us. Like, you see this, do this, keep your shoulders square, and this and that. And so he came up to me after the game. He said, "That last run, you did exactly what I would have done." So it's cool to see how those things work out on the field.
Tanner, what was the feeling on the sideline when you guys went down 14-0? I don't think a Bronco team's ever come from that far behind to win a game. What was just the attitude in the ground?
We felt fine. We felt ready to go, motivated. It didn't change our excitement, didn't change our enthusiasm at all. If anything, it made us, even more ready to fight. And they showed that they're there to play. So that just motivates us more to go out there and do our job. So obviously, you don't want to start 14-0, but we did a good job of not letting it get us down. And we stayed resilient, we stayed positive, and were able to get it back to 14-14. And then, kind of like Coach Mendenhall said, it kept kind of there as like a starting point, a start over point. From there, we were able to get things going, get things rolling. But give them a lot of credit; they stayed in it the whole game. They never gave up. They were fighting hard till the end, and so it took everyone. It took the whole team. It took offense, defense, special teams, starters, backups. It took everyone. So really happy that our team could stay in it, stay united, and stay fighting to that last minute.
Tanner, what's it like continuing to live in these moments? I mean, it seems like they're scripted almost, and I know you're really mature for a freshman, but what you've been through in 6 weeks is kind of remarkable.
I guess when I look at it, yeah, it is a little bit unexpected. You wouldn't really expect that to happen, but I don't really look at it that way. I don't really let it, get to me. I don't think about it in that way. To me, it's just, I just take it one play at a time, one drive at a time. If whatever the situation is, I'm just gonna do my best to make the best play. To make the right throw, to make the right read. Sometimes, I don't even really realize, I don't think about what the score is or how late it is in the game. I just do my best to execute each play. But like I said before, it's a tribute to our team more than anything, not just me. The fact that our team can stay together in clutch moments like that and execute when it really matters. Being at your best when your best is needed, that's what we need. That's huge. So it's not just me, it's the entire team.
Algie, along those same lines, in a way, maybe we could be looking at Taysom and Jamal up here, but we're looking at the two of you who are carrying on where they left off and still winning games. So that's got to be really gratifying.
Definitely, yeah. It's fun to see, like Tanner said, to see the whole team just, no matter if we were down, if we were ahead, everyone was motivating each other. Everyone on the sidelines was, they weren't on the field, but they were definitely cheering, motivating us. All of us were on the field.
Tanner, you guys got a quick turnaround. What are the odds that you'll play Friday?
That'll be up to the training staff. I'm not worried about that right now. But we're excited for the challenge. Cincinnati's a good team, good program. That's a big win, so it'll be good. Friday night game. But training staff will decide that.
What did you say to Bo? I imagine he was not happy with his overall performance. What'd you say to him?
I told him, hey, picks happen. We all throw picks. Don't worry about it. He did a good job stepping in and completed a good pass to Mitch. And it was fun to see him in. And he did just fine. So I just told him, hey, good job. Way to play. Way to come in there and make plays. Obviously, he's frustrated with himself, but I just told him, don't worry about it. We all throw picks. That's he came in a tough spot, and so huge learning experience for him. But it's cool to see him get in there and make some plays for us.
Okay, thanks, Ben.